Okay, we are now continuing with class number 16 of the Road to Victory course. And if I remember correctly, in class number 14, we reached the 12 initial actions, but we didn't go into them, so that's what this class is about. And we're going to use this 12 initial actions. This is the beginning of doing something to start creating our own new world, and there's a lot more to come. So, these 12 actions are part of step number 6, yes. And this is the last step, step 6, 12 initial actions. Number 1, implement full honesty with yourself and reality. This is very, very important. And I want to thank publicly Dr. Frank R. Wallace, the discoverer of Neotech, the 114 concepts of Neotech, for the fact that he insisted or he propounded the importance of implementing honesty with yourself and reality. So that is a great contribution that he made. So the first step is implement full honesty with yourself and reality. Number 2, stop everything for a short time each day, preferably 1/2 hour, and retire in solitude to be with and hold conference with yourself and nature. Do absolutely nothing except enjoy your own beingness in tune with the creative part of nature. Number 3, discover the lies of tradition in education, in religion, in family, and in government. Very, very important. You need honesty to discover the lies in education, religion, family, and government. Number 4, educate yourself philosophically, artistically, and technically constantly. Number 5, do not invalidate yourself, no matter how different your ideas are, nor anyone, no matter how much you disagree with her or him. Do not utter a word of discouragement about yourself or anyone. This is very important. Number 6, find something you love to do and do it. It should be creative and not destructive. And enjoy your power to create until you reach prosperity. It would be a good idea for you to kind of write down these steps because they will produce results, great results in your life right away. Number 7, look at both sides of every proposition, every incident, and every happening in order to get at the real truth. This is also very, very important. I learned this in the studies of personal magnetism. When you hear something, employ the opposite side of it. Think about the opposite side. And by comparing these two sides, the positive and the negative, you are more ready to reach at the truth. Number 8, drop out of and or stop supporting every individual, business activity, organization, and social bric-a-brac that is not consistent with the purpose of life itself as presented later. And we've already talked about that a little bit. And also life's laws of honesty, progress, health, and prosperity. I'll read that one again. Step 8, drop out of and or stop supporting every individual, business activity, organization, and social bric-a-brac that is not consistent with the purpose of life itself as presented later, and life's laws of honesty, progress, health, and prosperity. Number 9, support all individuals, business activities, organizations, and socials that are exempt of specious actions and motives and are sincerely working toward the benevolent progress within the purpose of life itself. Number 10, give love and support to your children and all children, but let them be who they are. Insist that they think for themselves by asking them questions. Number 11, support all honest leaders in the arts and business who are making a sincere effort to improve life for themselves directly and the world indirectly. Number 12, own yourself completely and never depend on anyone. Never, never depend on anyone. If you want something from someone, many people know things that you and I don't know, so sometimes we need their help. But don't depend on them. Try to figure it out for yourself, and if you need the help, then hire someone. Pay them to teach you whatever you want to know. But don't depend on anyone. All answers are within you. So, I'm going to go over these one more time, and you should implement all of these in your everyday life. So it's necessary to write them down and study them step by step. Implement full honesty with yourself and reality. This is extremely important. This is how you're going to see whether you're being taken for right by some dishonest someone, or you can see reality the way it really is. Stop everything for a short time each day and be with yourself. This is important, not to teach you to do nothing, but to inspire you in such a way that you come out of this meditation with the desire to do something. Number 3, discover the lies of the tradition in education, religion, family, and in government. Again, you need the honesty to watch these things. Educate yourself philosophically, artistically, and technically, constantly. While I'm in a restaurant waiting for the waitress to bring my food, I am reading. I save every little minute of the day. Do not invalidate yourself, no matter how different your ideas are, nor anyone, no matter how much you disagree with him or her. Do not utter a word of disparagement about yourself or anyone. I see that in YouTube, many people just write in comments that are so vicious and so ugly, so bad odor. I mean, why do a thing like that? Everybody's doing what he can to survive well. So if you have criticism, then make it constructive criticism. Do not invalidate. You could actually destroy someone just with invalidation alone. I'll tell you a little story. When I was much younger and I was performing in coffee houses in Boston, at that time it was the trend, and my friend used to come by and he'd take my guitar and he would play an accompaniment to a poem I wrote. It was called The Wind. I loved that poem. I thought it was good. But the avant-garde ass owner of the coffee house told me that I shouldn't recite that poem because it was very far from being good. Would you believe for 4 years I didn't write a single line because of this jerk? So do not take the invalidations of others. Only you know about yourself. Now, there are things that other people don't know that we don't know. Sometimes we need this service, as I said before. But you are the most important to yourself. Do not need others. Depend on yourself. And we're going to end off here right now. I'll see you next class.